Hello Magic players, SkyLagger speaking from France. Last week blue-white control decks made pretty great results at modern Grand Prix, so I picked up a list that caught my attention and I thought that today we could give it a try, so stay tuned. Are you ready to take control of the game? Did I just break it? Okay, so we are on the draw and this hand is a keep and opponent is playing probably some sort of Titan Shift deck. Let's lead with Colonnade. Fortunately, this Field of Ruin will probably do some stuff in the matchup. So Stomping Ground, yeah. So that's some sort of Valakut through the breach Titan Shift deck. Don't really know what I'm up against exactly, but yeah, that's definitely some sort of Valakut stuff. And oh no. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty slow start for a Hollow One deck. Whoa. I'm confused. So let's lead with Wall of Omens, because it can block pretty well. Another land is unfortunate. Okay, so our hand was quite good against some sort of Valakut deck, but it's not that great against Hollow One deck. We don't have removals, we really lack of some interactive stuff. Interactive with stuff on the field. Okay. Fortunately, no Vengevine. Insolent Neonate. Sure. And no attack, of course. Cryptic Command will be good, but right now it doesn't do much. So the plan here is to maybe try to jam this Jace. If we get, if they get empty-handed, this Jace could end up doing some stuff. Because for now, because of the prowess, because of this ability, there is always some risk of getting overloaded and that the Jace dies. But if they empty their hand, we can resolve this Jace and be pretty okay with it. Alright, so now we need a Wrath effect. Jace is not going to do quite enough. Alright, so here we have two options. We can Wall of Omens plus keep something up, or Cryptic Command, and I think we're on the Cryptic Command plan. Because we don't want to be dealt too much damages. So let's tap and draw. Maybe I'm getting too aggressive with this Cryptic Command. I mean, I could have taken one more hit, probably, but I really want to get some action here. And we are close to Snapcaster Cryptic Command, so let's lead with Serum Visions. Path of Exile and Detention Sphere. So Mana Leak is not useful. Detention Sphere could end up being relevant, so let's play the Plains, play the Wall of Omens, draw the Detention Sphere, and I didn't play the Flooded Strand because I don't want to shock, because obviously we're not guaranteed that our opponent is not gonna have some sort of explosive turn. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff attacking here, and I think I'm pathing the hollow one. Well, let's block first. So there's 2 creatures with menace. Unfortunately, maybe I'm keeping this Path of Exile just in case they draw Avengevine. Alright. Okay, so I'm casting this Path of Exile on this creature. Okay. Is there any follow-up? Temur Battle Rage. So they are trying to one-shot me. So let's resolve. Let's Temur Battle Rage resolve. And now we're pathing the Flameblade Adept. That was a greedy line from our opponent. That was definitely a greedy line. So next turn we can Snapcaster Cryptic Command. Or we can Detention Sphere those neonates. Oh, okay, settle the wreckage. Perfect. So what we want to do is maybe play the Flooded Strand to fetch for a Hallowed Fountain. Let them attack and settle the wreckage. Alright, Monastery Swift Spear. That's one more basic land. I love this card. I love this card because you can just pretend to have Cryptic Command, or if you have Askentaf transformed on the battlefield, you can just pretend you're gonna activate it, and then you can sell the wreckage, and that's some kind of surprise effects. And it works, it definitely works. I mean, opponents are not gonna not attack just because they fear settle the wreckage. So yeah, that's a great card. And we have the Snapcaster Mage just in case we want to cast it back if they overload us one more time. Sphinx's Revelation. Maybe I want to Sphinx's Revelation. No, I think I want to Jace first. And I think I want to plus the Jace just because I don't want it to die on a bolt. Maybe their last card is bolts. Okay, so now they drew more lands. And maybe we start attacking their mana base, right? Yeah, because we don't have anything to do with our mana on this end of turn. So let's attack their mana base and see if they have more basics. Let's get an island. Okay, so no more basics. I think I'm gonna plus one more time. And end of turn, I'm gonna Sphinx's Revelation. So opponents say you shouldn't have put all in one attack, and yeah. And I'm saying that they couldn't just hold back either because they are playing a very aggressive deck and they have to attack, right? So Sphinx's Revelation for 4. Let's get some card. And maybe I want to ultimate this Jace now. So let's +1 and start attacking with the Colonnade. And let's discard a land. Alright. So, Rest in Peace is useful in the matchup. Supreme Verdict is kind of useful. Timely Reinforcement can be useful. And Elf Path is useful. Then Manleak and Negates are not. Gideon of the Trials is not very strong against Go White decks. Jaith neither. Logic Knot with Rest in Peace is not great. And I think we can definitely cut one search for Askenta if we are planning on casting Rest in Peace. Or maybe we're supposed to cut one Snapcaster Mage. I think I'd rather try to flip one Askenta than cast a Snapcaster Mage. Alright, so Settle the Wreckage has shown its power. Oh, wow, that's a very strong hand. So we have turn 1 Path, depending on if they have an explosive turn 1/2. But I think we're gonna lead on the Colonnade so that it doesn't really matter. We have a turn 2 Rest in Peace and a turn 3 Timely Reinforcement just to stall up the game. I like this hand. And opponent has another slow start. So they could cast Cathartic Reunion, discard Vengevine, Hollow 1. That would be awful. Are they planning on casting Blood Moon? Ooh, I'm getting a little scared of the Blood Moon here. Alright. Another Rest in Peace. Yeah. That's a little bit too much hate for me. So let's jam Rest in Peace. Maybe they kept the forest for Nature's Claim. But I think we're getting Blood Moon here. And that's why I fetched a basic here. Alright, Blood Moon, not Blood Moon. So, Cathartic Reunion, discarding Insolent Neonate and Lightning Bolts. Okay, can't do anything about your Cathartic Reunion. So we're getting attacked for 2 next turn. Hollow 1, sure, that's a great card. That's still a great card. Unfortunately, with this Hollow 1 deck, it's not like with the Dredge deck, and we did not shut off much of their deck. I mean, they can't have the Vengevine come back from the graveyard, but they still can do some pretty impressive stuff like casting a Hollow 1 turn 2 or 3. And yeah, they could have some great stuff in hand. Rest in Peace slows them down, but it doesn't shut off completely their deck. But here we have 3 blockers, and now we have 6 more life points. This Gideon Jura is gonna do a bit of damages too. And I think we still want to play around the Blood Moon. Some lists may play some. I don't know if every lists play one, but I think we have to be careful. So I'm not gonna block here, because I may want to path this Hollow 1 and keep these soldiers for something else. Let's play Field of Ruins just in case, and pass the turn. So here I'm either pathing the Hollow 1 or pathing the Flame Wake Phoenix. Vengevine, right? Vengevine and Flame Wake Phoenix will die for good this time, if they die. Okay, so I'm throwing one of my soldier in front of the Hollow 1. And I'm gonna take 2 from the Flame Wake Phoenix. And let's fix our mana base a little bit more. We're definitely in the driver's seat here. And path exile the Vengevine. So now we can Gideon Jura on the Flamewake Phoenix and keep blocking with the Hollow 1 and the Monastery Swift Spear. So not blocking the Hollow 1 the first time is gonna get rewarded. So let's destroy the Phoenix and pass the turn. So now unless they place they play some explosives, hasty creatures, this Gideon Jura is gonna survive. And next turn we can start blocking with the Colonnade. Vengevine. Okay, that's one big hasty creature. And unfortunately, I cannot just triple block the Vengevine. So let's block 1 and 1. I don't know why they don't attack with the Monastery Swiss Spear. I really don't understand. So let's destroy the Vengevine. And we'll block the Hollow One with the Colonnade. Unfortunately, our Colonnade is, for now, our main threat because this Gideon Jura is getting in danger. Alright, so let's animate the Colonnade and try to trade with the Hollow One. If they have a burn spell or something, our Gideon is dead anyway, so we might as well trade for the biggest creature. So Lightning Bolt us. So yeah, they got our 2 threats here. That's rough. Not drawing wrath effects is a bit painful here, I won't lie. Another Hollow One. Sure. And we keep drawing lands. Yeah, we might as well just play the second Rest in Peace, just in case. We don't have much to do with our mana anyway. So they are getting close to casting Become Immense. To hard casting Become Immense. So we're taking at least 5. Yeah, losing a game with Rest in Peace, Timely Reinforcement. Okay, so Become Immense, and we take a lethal. Alright, so yeah, losing with Rest in Peace on the field feels bad, but wait, what can you do? Maybe I should have tried to save my Gideon Jura or +2 instead of -2. But except for the great hate pieces that we drew, we didn't draw into some very strong and impactful active cards. We flooded a little bit there, so yeah. It doesn't matter. We still have the third game. I like to play first, and this hand is fine again. Turn 2 Rest in Peace, maybe a turn 3 Gideon, even if Gideon is not the best in the matchup. But we have to draw into some more lands. Obviously, because we only have 2 and we want to function with at least 4. So opponent, do you have a quick start that makes our Rest in Peace useless, sorry. Monastery Swift here. Yeah, I can deal with that. That's not a land, but let's jam the Rest in Peace and try to draw a land next turn. Come on, 3 Path to Exile. Maybe we'll end up casting Snapcaster and pathing our own Snapcaster at some point. If we really need the lands and we miss the land drops. Street Wraith into another Street Wraith and Hollow One, I guess, and Hollow One. Insult Neonate, sure. No attack? What? And opponent says, oops. So here, do we want to Patho Exile their creatures, or do we want to Patho Exile our Snapcaster Mage? I think that because we have three Patho Exiles, we might want to Patho Exile our own creature, or not. Huh. That's tough. Yeah, let's Patho Exile. Yeah, I don't know why I tapped my island. Let's Patho Exile the Hollow One. Take 4. And hope to draw a land. Come on, deck. Land, please. Yeah, sure. That's not the land I wanted, but whatever. So now we can Snapcaster Mage, try to trade with the Monastery Swiss Spear. Patho Exile the Flamewake Phoenix. Okay, so we'll trade with this Monastery Swiss Spear. And we'll path the Vengevine. So path the Vengevine. Play the Snapcaster Mage. Block the Monastery Swiss Spear. And hope we can draw into some good stuff and survive. Because we are not in a great shape here. Come on, deck, land. White land. Yeah, that works. That works. The question is, do I want to Gideon, or do I want to keep Cryptic Command and Patho Exile? Because if I play Gideon and they draw a hasty creature, it may die. So yeah, let's pass the turn. And maybe we'll Cryptic Command and hope to draw into one more land. Vengevine, so I'm definitely countering the Vengevine. So let's take a Plains and counter draw. So if we draw into another white untapped source, we can cast this Gideon and have Patho Exile in backup. So let's see. Because our life total is getting pretty low. Another Neonate. Maybe we draw a Wrath here, which would be great. Wall of Omens, yeah, so we can protect Gideon with the Wall of Omens. So let's Serum Visions first, so we can maybe put a land on top. Cryptic Command is great, not awesome, but great. It buys us some time. Let's cast Wall of Omens, draw the Plains, play the Plains, and pass the turn. So now we're gonna path the Flamewake Phoenix or the hasty fat creature that they're gonna play. No. Alright. So I get they are attacking with everything here. So let's not do anything for now, just in case they have become immense. And they have it. Okay, so let's Patho Exile the creature. So now, do we want to play Gideon or do we want to play around another Become Immense? Maybe we want to Gideon an Emblem, because if they have another Become Immense, we are dead. So maybe, yes, the thing we want to do is Gideon plus emblem, but it dies. So that's not a great plan. And I don't want to go down to 3. Because if they have bolts, I don't want to take 2. Yeah. If I plus 1, we could end up taking 2 or 1, go down to 4, not die to a bolt. But I think our best bet here is just to emblem. But if we emblem, Gideon gets killed. So that's plus 1, I guess. And if they have become immense, they have become immense. Because if we had emblemed, they would have to kill Gideon. So we leave one more turn. Here we can at least hope to survive. Okay, so they are attacking Gideon, so they don't have become immense. Okay, so Gideon survives and we get to untap with cryptic command, so we're still alive. Okay. Lightning bolts. Yeah, we could also die to double lightning bolts. Okay, so they choose to kill Gideon. Interesting. Okay. Rest in peace. Another rest in peace is totally useless. Okay. So here do I want to tap draw? I'd like to have a wrath effect. So I think I tap draw here. Yeah, let's tap draw. Drawing both rest in peace is pretty hard. Askenta, so we cannot Askenta and Wrath on the same turn, but we have to Wrath. Maybe I should have kept one planes untapped, just to bluff a Path of Exile. Because here we are dead to 2 hasty creatures. So opponent discards forest, okay. So, if they have hasty creature plus bolt, we could be dead. And Vengevine, alright. So now we are dead to a bolt. Ah, come on. Alright, so I don't think we want the Serum Visions. Or maybe we do. But we want the Field of Ruin to play Elspeth. Let's play Askenta. And now, if they have bolts, we're dead. Wow. Opponent is actually killing us through rest in peace. Okay, so now we just have to cross our fingers. And hope for the best. Because now even if they draw the Phoenix, we're dead. Faithless Looting. Okay, so they are digging for the bolt. Discarding 2 lands. Okay, Askenta. So we don't want to put our land in the graveyard. So am I supposed to keep Celestial Colonnade up just in case they draw a Phoenix? I think I do. Ah, that's rough. That's so rough. Because I would like to cast my Elspeth here. I don't think I want to draw the Serum Vision, so let's attack their mana base. Alright. Askenta reveals Flooded Strand. So yes, I want to put Flooded Strand in the graveyard because I can't do anything with it. So here, same question. Do I want to keep Celestial Colonnade up or cast Sir Elspeth? And I still think we cannot afford to die on Flamewake Phoenix. Okay. So we die because of our Rest in Peace. Yeah, but they would have killed Askenta. So GG's. Yeah. Alright, so we are dead, but yeah, that was a great game. Unfortunately, we didn't draw into good stuff. We didn't draw into our Wrath. We only got one Wrath each game. So yeah, that's no Wrath, no Sphinx's Revelation, and yeah, that's basically how you can lose with a Rest in Peace on the field. See you in the next video!